guys, this is Rachel from glowofgrace.com, and today I have my very first Naked2 palette tutorial for you. So I did not do a review on this palette, and I'm just going to jump straight into looks because it's not new, and I figure most of you have seen the palette, seen reviews on the palette, or own the palette yourself. So I just wanted to jump right into the fun stuff. For starters, I think I'm going to be mostly doing a lot of daytime looks with this palette. A few of my friends bought it and were like, I only know how to do nighttime looks, and that kind of blew my mind because when I look at this palette, I see daytime. Tons and tons of varieties of different daytime looks, and that's really what I have used this palette for almost every single day since I bought it earlier this summer. So I wanted to start sharing some of those daytime looks with you, and this one, for starters, is a kind of sophisticated look that would definitely work as a day to night look. You know, you could wear it to the office, and then if you have somewhere to go afterwards, this is a really good transitional look. And I did give an option of how to make it even less dramatic, even though it's not really that dramatic, but you know, to make it even lighter and more daytime appropriate. So if you guys would like to see how this is done, then please stick around. To start this look off, I have already applied my L'Oreal True Match Foundation in shade W3 or Natural Beige all over my face using my Sigma flat kabuki brush, which is also called the F80 brush, and it really just gives you a nice airbrushed look, which I really like. And then to go back and cover my under eye circles and any spots that just needed a little more coverage, I went in with my Sigma concealer brush, which is also called the F70 brush. I can't do anything else until I have primed my eyes with my Urban Decay Original Eye Primer Potion. So first I'm going to go in with this really pretty color, Suspect, and my Sigma E60 brush, and I am just going to put this all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take Booty Call, which is a really pretty shimmery highlight shade, and again the other side of my Sigma E60 brush, and I'm going to just highlight just under my brow bone. And then you want to make sure that's really blended in with Suspect. Next I'm going to take Snakebite, which is a gorgeous dark copper color, and my Sigma E70 brush, and I'm just going to pat this all over the lower part of my upper eyelid, keeping it underneath my brow bone. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Sigma E40 brush. Now I'm going to take more Snakebite and my Sigma E65 brush, and I'm going to put this all along my lower lash line, keeping it pretty tight to my waterline. You want to make the line just a little bit thicker on the outer corner. And you also want to make sure that it meets the shadow from your upper lid. Now I'm going to go in with Tease, which is a matte cocoa brown, and my Sigma E55 brush, and I'm just going to push this into my crease and then blend it up and out of my crease. So I'm using this matte shade for some depth and contouring. I'm going to go back in with my Sigma E40 brush and just blend this out further. Now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Perversion pencil and I'm going to line my upper waterlines. So if you want to keep this look super daytime, then you can skip this next step, but I always need to add a little bit more eyeliner just because I feel like I look like a 12-year-old when I don't wear any eyeliner. But I would not skip the step where you line your waterline. That doesn't really add an eyeliner effect per se. I think it really just enhances and makes your lashes look super, super full. So if you're one of those people who doesn't like to wear eyeliner at all or eyeliner during the day, don't skip this step because it's really important and people can't tell you're wearing eyeliner. So for those of you like me who don't skip eyeliner even in the day, I'm going to go back in with Blackout and my Sigma E65 brush, and I'm just going to trace this along my upper eyelid, and I'm going to keep it really, really close to my lash line and only really wing it out just a little bit because I want to keep it pretty toned down since this is a daytime look. So as you can see, I'm more just pushing this into my lash line more than I am drawing a line. Now I'm going to go back with Blackout and my Sigma E65 brush, and I'm just going to push a little bit into the very corner of my bottom lashes. And you want to make sure it's connected to the line that you drew on your upper lash line. To finish the eyes, of course, I'm going to add some mascara, so I'm going to be putting my Urban Decay Super Curl Mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of my Nova Lash Mascara to my upper lashes. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with my Milani Easy Brow Pencil in Natural Taupe. Now I'm going to go in and contour my cheeks a little with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in shade Ticket to Brazil and my Sigma F40 blush brush. And I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring to make my face look more angled. And finally, for my lips, I'm going to go in with my MAC lipstick in Modesty, which is just a really pretty nude pink color. to give your lips a little bit of color without being too overwhelming, since I wanted to keep this look really just subtle and sophisticated for a daytime look. So this is the final look. I hope you guys have enjoyed my very first Naked2 palette tutorial. For more from me, you can visit my blog at www.glowofgrace.com, and you can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/glowofgrace. Also, be sure to subscribe up there to my channel so that you don't miss any videos from me in the future. Have a great day. Bye!